Your voice is really low, Emmanuel.
Yes, okay. Let me see. I think it's my microphone setting. They are usually because there's a lot of noise in the background. So yes, let me see. It should be fine now. Yes, so it just goes down and I don't know why. So it should not be going down in this manner. But if it does go wrong, just tell me. Okay. I think now it should be perfect, right?
It's fine.
Ah, okay.
Fine.
So,
Ni vizuri.
okay, okay. So karibuni sana kwa hili darasa letu la leo.
Ana
Yes.
necesita una computadora como las cuentas.
Ya, ya fue practicando. No, Nina kusoma ki España.
Okay.
Duolingo.
Ah, safi kabisa. So, na umefikia wapi kusoma Kiswahili kwenye Duolingo?
Ndio.
Huwa unasoma Kiswahili kwenye Duolingo ama uliacha kusoma?
Nina kusoma mbili. Kishispani na ki Kiswahili. Na
Okay.
Duolingo.
Ah, sawa.
Lakini
Safi kabisa.
Kiswahili ni mbaya.
Bado ni kibaya, si kizuri vile. Yes.
Si vizuri. Maneno si vizuri. Si
Ah.
vizuri sana.
Lakini naweza sema hivyo ndio unaweza jenga msamiati wako. So msamiati it's like vocabulary. Hata kama ni kibaya, naweza nikasema pia inaweza saidia tu kujenga msamiati wako. Ndio ukija hapa kama hapa darasani ama ukija tena sehemu zingine, tunaweza tukafanya mazoezi ya maneno ambayo umeyasikia, umeyaona pale kwenye Duolingo, hata kama ni kibaya. Yes. Sawa?
Sawa.
Yes. Yeah. Alafu je, uko na sisi kweli? Unatusikia? Je? Okay, so najua kuna watu ambao wanatusikiza, so there's some people who are listening us from home. So we do a little bit of a casual, like those people are like watching us much later, like because this is a recording, so some people usually watch later. So, and most of the people, because this is a beginner session, you find that we try to keep it a little bit easy for everybody to get something at the end of the day as we are doing this. So we start with the introduction. So Darwin, you just introduce yourself a little bit in Swahili. Then I don't know Jed if she can hear us, so I'm not sure. Then I'll introduce myself and continue with the lesson for the day.
Habari, jina langu ni Darwin. Anaitwa Nangi. Naisha Saginaw. Linatoka Marekani na Jimbo, Michigan. Nina miaka mze 59. Mimi ni mwanafunzi na Kiingereza. Nimependa kusafiri. Ningependa kusafiri sana. Nimependa lugha. No sé porn. Ningependa kusoma lugha. Lugha. Malugha. Na hobby zangu ni kusoma lugha, ni muzika, kucheza muzika, na kulala na chakula. Asante.
Okay, safi kabisa. Excellent. So, okay, natumai bado ungali unanisikia. So, nitajitambulisha pia. So, jina langu ni Amwell, natoka Mombasa, Kenya. Naweza sema mimi na miaka 28. Pia mimi ni mwanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha kiufundi hapa Mombasa, so Technical University of Mombasa. Alafu ni kingine, nafanya kazi ya utafiti kwa kampuni fulani. Alafu hobi zangu kawaida kusikiliza mziki, kuogelea, kukimbia, na pia mimi napenda sana lugha, napenda kusafiri nchi mbalimbali, kujua tamaduni, kujua lugha zao, kujua jinsi wanavyoishi. Napenda pia historia, mambo mengi kuhusu watu tofauti na nchi tofauti. Yeah. I don't know. Do you understand that, Darwin? Darwin?
See, lewa all of it. How do you say all?
Yes, so I know the last part that I ended, it's a little bit difficult, but tamaduni means like culture. Tamaduni. So this is something that we have looked at. It's a word that we have come across in the past sessions, like couple of sessions. We have come across this word. Tamaduni means like culture. So tamaduni zetu. Tamaduni means like the culture and customs, whatever you do. You know, like different. We can say kila nchi ina tamaduni zake. So each country has its own culture, its own stuff that they do. Yes. So sijui kama Jed bado angali anatusikiza, but kama hatusikii tutaruka kwenye darasa la leo. So swali langu ni, which word do you know here? Which word don't you know? So which is like the new words for you on the screen?
Lo. Barafu. Kitoweo. Uji. Mafuta ya kupikia. The rest I know. Kifungua kinywa ni chakula sa asubuhi. Chakula ya asubuhi.
Yes,
So that's a new one.
Yes, chakula cha asubuhi, kifungua kinywa, breakfast. Yes.
Kifungua kinywa. So I don't know. I'm not sure of that one.
Yes, I think that is everything. I think I was able to highlight everything that you said. Silvio, right? I think I highlighted everything that you said that you did not know. So the rest you
Except
know.
kifungua kinywa. You can check that one too.
Where's kifungua kinywa?
Number tatu.
Yes. Okay, kifungua kinywa, breakfast. Yes. So kifungua kinywa. Oh, sawa. Okay. So chakula, you know, it's food, and mlo, it's like a synonym for chakula, I mean. Yes. So it's like they are like synonyms somehow. So unaweza sema sasa naenda kutafuta chakula. But also you can say sasa ni wakati wa mlo. It's time to, you know, to eat. Mlo, like to have a meal. Yes, kupata mlo. Like kupata mlo means like to have a meal. So they are like synonyms. So you may find it's like, it's not used as much, but you may hear some people using it, especially if they referring to like a big variety of foods, or they are referring to a specific meal, like a lunch or breakfast, but food, this is like food in general. So it can be anything, you know. So drinks, whatever, but meal, it's a meal. So you can say lunch is also a meal. So yeah, so You just use them interchangeably depending with how we use them. But although they are in different noun categories, yes. Then kifungua kinywa, if you think about it, what is kufungua? Darwin?
Not sure.
Kufungua, it's to open, right?
Kufungua open.
Yes, like you said.
Fungua.
Yes, like I say, fungua mlango, open the door. Sindio, mlango it's the door. So fungua mlango, right? So let me write it here for you. So let's say, I'll just write it here so that you can see it together as we are talking about it. I hope you are able to see the screen, right?
Ndio.
Okay.
No.
So we can say like this. So you are telling somebody, fungua mlango. You know, kids are always kids. And maybe somebody locked you outside and as you are going to get some stuff, or you're carrying some stuff at the door closed itself, then you're like, fungua mlango, sindio? Which means like open the door, primera pot. Some French that we were taught back in the day. Primera pot, yes. So, fungua mlango. Yes. Open there.
Fungua dirisha.
Oh, finally, Jadi, I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah, I wanted to say, just add there, fungua mlango, fungua and funga, fungulire. I've always find people confusing those, you know, funga or close, fungua, open, mfungulire, open for me. So I always find it confusing.
Of course, in my many other languages that we speak, because they are Bantu, so in the Kinyarwanda you can say fungura, which means open, fungura. Then in like Kiembu, it's like more vingora. In Kikuyu, it's hingora. So you find it's almost the same. Or in Kingiriama, one of the coastal languages is also almost like fungura, like Kinyarwanda. So at the end of the day, so you find we have fungua and funga mlango. So what does funga mean, Darwin?
Close.
Yeah, so like interchangeably, you know. Fungua, I mean, like they almost cross. Fungua and funga. So they are almost cross to each other. So that's what Jed was saying. Like you may confuse them. So fungua, funga, they may like this. Because like out here in like Kenya, they say like tupe makofi ya kilo. So like we can say tu mpe makofi ya kilo. You know kilo? Kilo it's like measurement, right? Kg. So tumpe makofi ya kilo. So it means like like a good big crab. So now people like makofi ya kilo to Kenyans, it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Makofi ya kilo. Very good one in unison. Especially if you're in school or in a public gathering, makofi ya kilo, it's 3, 2, 1. Yes, very good. So now the person can say, like before we start, we can say, tumpe makofi ya kilo. Then they say, fungua. Like fungua means like, let's start with 3, fungua. Then people go like, fungua, they grab 3, they grab 2. Then he says, if he has a microphone, he says, funga. Yes, gross. Very good. Yes. So something of this. Yes. Then, so anyways, so the reason why I was explaining about this, fungua means to open, right? Then we have kinywa. What is kinywa, Darwin?
Mouth.
Yes, excellent. So using this analogy, we already know that we have our kinywa. So kinywa is the mouth, okay? So if we know that we already know that the kinywa is mouth. So what do you think it means? This one?
Open the mouth.
Yes. So kifungua kinywa means like something that is opening your mouth. So that's why if you even look at the origin of breakfast, it means that you have been sleeping the whole night, so you have to break fast very quickly so that you can go to do like other works. So that's why it's called kifungua kinywa. Does that analogy make sense?
Ndio. No.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm always like this kind of a person. I always think things like this. So like even what's like breakfast, when you think about it, it's like you have been doing whatever you have been doing, a lot of sleeping, and you just woke up in the morning. Before most of the people like in the old European countries like this, you find that they usually like when these words were invented, they usually woke up in the morning before they went to the fields. They ate something small like a fruit and a drink, and they went to like doing their work. Then the wives and the househelp or whatever, like at 10 before lunch, that is when they were bringing the actual like something for them to eat before lunch. Yes, so that is like very common. So like 10 a.m. tea, like the one that we call 10 a.m. tea. So people bring you that, and now at least you can eat. But now the first thing that you do before even you go out of the house, the first thing that you eat, it's kifungua kinywa, because it just tells the stomach, yo, this, is this human being is awake. So yes, so they are breaking fast. So okay, let me go back to these ones. Then we have uji. But you know what is porridge, right?
Ndio.
Yes.
Yes.
So yes. So uji, it's like something. It's like a very good stable within let's say most of the Bantu communities that I know. Out here in Africa. So this is like mostly Bantu. The Cushitic communities and Nilotic communities, they have their own dietary things that they take. So you find that the Nilotic people, if they live next to the rivers like this, their diets may consist mostly of like fish and this kind of thing. Then you find the Cushitic, because most of the communities are moving up and down, they may have a lot of beef and some milk, a lot of this kind of things, because the Cushitic people keep a lot of cattle. So that is something that culturally, maybe one of these Fridays I'll make a video explaining about that, or maybe teach to about African culture and linguistics and how the people live. So anyways, uji, it's like more of a Bantu thing. And you find that uji can be made out of different things. So the most common thing that you can make uji, you can find we have mahindi. You know mahindi?
Corn.
Yes, corn, yes, or maize, whatever you may call it. So corn or maize. Then also we have, how would you call this one?
Tama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that one. Millet. Tama.
Do you know, have you ever come across these ones?
I know millets, like tiny seeds, is what I used to feed my birds.
Yes. So in Africa, so we have the millets, which are white. Then we have the sorghum, which is a little bit red. So we call it mtama. So you can hear somebody say uji wa mtama. Okay. So which means like a millet or sorghum porridge. So they go like when you mix them together, they make very good milky. Like it's like soy, like when you taste like anything made out of soy, like I know in the US I've seen like one of my friends make porridge out of soybeans, and you find that it tastes like soy somewhat. So not like soy, but soy. So yes, so mtama. Then also we have what? Also we have ngano. You know what is ngano?
Nope.
You know what is
wheat. Ndio. I like uji wa shayiri
Wow.
na maziwa na asili. I just looked that up last week. Uje
Bele, I
washairi.
don't remember what is shahidi in English.
Washairi is oatmeal or oats.
Ah, yes. Oats. You know,
Namaziwa.
we don't have a lot of the reason why I forget sometimes this I know shahidi, but I don't know. Remember this some things we don't have them out here in Africa, especially oats. They are not a very common thing to be used to make meals like this. They are not very common. And also we have some other things like let's say baazi. So this kind of thing. So even I'm not able to explain what is bahazi. Bahazi, I would say it's like more of like soy, it's like soy. Bahazi, it's like soy. Yes, soy. Mhm. So you find that uji can be made out of different things. So the most common thing, it can be made out of corn, so corn flour. So all of these things are like how would you pronounce this word, Darwin?
Flour.
Yes. So anyways, corn flour or corn flour. So now we have the corn flour. So you find that all this is grounded up and it's made in flour. And once you make the flour, now you can have this. Then also on the ngano are not exactly grounded into the fine one that we use to make tortillas or anan bread, the normal bread. So it's grounded into big chunks, big rough chunks like this. So not the fine one that we use, so that it's able to at least to make good the way you eat oats in the porridge, like big chunks like this. So that is how ngano is made, and it's very delicious. Tuko sawa hapo? We together?
Deal.
Okay, then also we have kitoweo. Okay, sassy. Kitoweo, nice. Good. So we have kitoweo. So kitoweo can be any type of a stew, okay? So you can make a stew out of samaki. You know samaki?
Fish.
Yes. Then also you can say also kitoweo cha kuku. So which means out of
Chicken.
chicken. Then also you can say ng'ombe.
Cow.
It can be made out of anything. So you can also say mboga, like all sorts of stuff. Mboga means vegetables. So it can be made out of meat, like many things. So you find like this. So people can make kitoweo still out of different things. Even out here, you can find it out of. Actually, check it. It's not an African thing though. This is a Korean thing, but you can find
Kimchi
keto.
is cabbage. Yeah.
Yes, but it's like a
It's
Korean.
hot cabbage. Nimependa sana kimchi.
Yes, it's very delicious. It's one of my favorite food out of South Korea, the one that I like. And I like kimchi a lot. And sometimes I make kimchi, only that it takes a lot of time. And but I like making kimchi. So, and the good thing is that once you make it, unaweza food at least for the next 2-3 months. So it's just good. You in the freezer. Once it's fermented, just put it in the freezer and you can eat in small proportions and just use it as something to add on your food. So we have samaki, so kitoweo, like a stew. You can make out of samaki, kuku, ng'ombe, mboga, all sorts of mboga. So they can be cabbage, they can be sukuma, they can be even the green peppers, the bell peppers, like this. Also, those ones are pili mboga. So you can make out of that. So yeah. So kitoweo, I think you do get the gist. Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then what was pardon?
No, bate
Then
is
also
Dutch, right?
Then also we have barafu. So barafu means like ice. Okay. So like let's say hypothetically. Let me see. Donge. No. So yes, barafu. So barafu, it's ice, like the crystal one. You see, like when you have like the crystal. So like then donge, it's like a chunk. Okay, a chunk of ice. So chunk. Yeah, I don't remember with that chunk. Chunk of ice. So like when barafu, you can say donge la barafu. So like for example, if you have like an ice cooler, so then you have these big chunks of ice that you put inside there. Then you put your whatever your cans of Pepsi or Coca-Cola or your bottle or whatever, and you are going out there, you know, for camping. So those big chunks of ice, you call them donge in Swahili. But also you can say barafu. Yes?
Ice blocks.
Pardon?
Ice blocks.
Yes, blocks, ice blocks. So, yeah, although they are not very big, but yeah, but you can say like donge la barafu. So like ice blocks, so blocks of ice. So you can just say like this because this is something that you see even advertised in the Kenyan shops, especially in Mombasa. You can see somebody says that tunauza like juicy. So they'll say like this, tunauza juicy, tunauza maybe barafu. Barafu means like when you see barafu, highest probability. So it means like ice cream. Okay, so like ice cream. So these ones, they are like small things, we call them like ice pops. So yeah, so those ones, they like when they advertising that. So a lot of people, when they see the word barafu, they just know that they are selling like ice creams or ice pops. So small packets of like almost the size of sneakers. So like ice pops. So size of sneakers, very delicious. So they sell them like 20 cents or 15 cents, very delicious. So then we have, then you see like donge. So donge, that is when you just know, they are still selling like blocks of ice, and you find like you have a block of ice almost 1 kg, and that 1 kg, they'll give you one with like, how do I say, like about $1. And now you can just separate it into like smaller pieces. Yes, itu kama hicho. Yes.
Chang donge. You mean chunk of ice?
Yes, yes. Sometimes my English just goes wherever it is.
Yeah.
Yes, chunk, sometimes. Kiingereza wakati mwingine kinapotea. So yeah, so we have a chunk. So like when you have a chunk of ice, like a big block of ice, so like 1 kg, you know, it's still a very big ice. So like a chunk of ice. So you buy it like for $1. Then from there, from the shop, depending with what you need. So they have you know, some sort of mechanism to crack it into small cubes or to smaller pieces where you just put it in the ice cooler or wherever you want to put it, and you can go around your way. Yes. So yes. So this is something that you. Okay. Let's see. Jeff, do you have any question about these ones?
Nina swali different from that. Sikupata maana ya kimchi.
Kimchi, you don't know what is kimchi? Kimchi ni chakula cha Kikorea. It's one of the staple food of Korea. So kimchi can be made out of many things, but the most common kimchi that you can get out there, so kimchi is made out of cabbage. You know cabbage? Then this cabbage is like they put a lot of like there's like some fermenting agent that is put. They put a little bit of fish oil, a lot of chili pepper, so it's put there. And now they just allow it for a couple of hours to ferment. Then it's eaten as a side dish. So you can use it like, let's say, I have my kitoweo, samaki, and rice. Then I'll put some kimchi on top. And also kimchi is never cooked. So although it's dipped in like hot water to make it, a little bit, but kimchi is always eaten raw. So it's like from Korea. It's a very famous thing. So if you meet any Korean, so just ask them about kimchi and they'll tell you, you know kimchi. So that is. So let me see. Yes, let me see if I can get you some pictures of kimchi. So
Samahana Muel.
now
Rafiki yangu angepinga join this meeting.
you just give them the link and they will just come. It's okay.
So
Yes, yes. Mpe tu link. So yeah, so this is the kimchi. So I think you go and you can check it later. So once you get like a chance, you can just Google the word kimchi, and these are like some of the images. So it's Korean, so you can see here. So like
So it's mostly with the Chinese, like Chinese cabbage.
yes, like lettuce. You know lettuce? It's made out of yes, that is.
Chinese
So
cabbage.
the tools like this. So this one, you can see it here on the side, but also you can use the normal African cabbage if you are able, especially like a very young one. But you just remove the other, the outer under, like ones which will not ferment very fast. Then you just go remove like leaf after leaf. Then from there you just ferment it and put it in a container, like the way in this corner it's put in a container. Yeah, but also it has the red color, so it's green, but the red color comes from the red it is, the more chili it is, because these are like grounded red peppers, then they are put inside there. It's very hot, yes, but also very delicious. So when I was this is like when it's still like in the fermentation stage. So it looks like this. And once it's fermented completely, it looks like this one where my casa is, or this one here in the bowl. And also now you can use it to make like a stew. Like for example, I have some meat. I can also add like some kimchi to give it like that sour flavor, because kimchi, once it's fermented, it has like some sort of chili, very hot chili, but also like a sour flavor, so which is very delicious. Yes. So you can use like to make it like you can use it to make like a stew. You can even have some fresh cabbage. Then you add some kimchi on top of it, and it just makes the food even better. Yes. So different recipes about kimchi. So there's like 101 recipes you can make with kimchi. Yes. Yes. So yeah, ndio hiyo kimchi. So that is our kimchi. So natumai nimeweza kujibu swali lako. I believe so. Jet? Darwin?
yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what happened with that, but okay. So now, so these are some examples of sentences, okay? So some sentences that I made about talking about food. Some words are still in this list of words, but also some may not be there, but at least this is to help you like broaden your vocabulary and everything. So we just did them. Then from there, we just look at also some other new words. Then from there, we go, while we look them down here, then we also continue the lesson. So I don't know who will read like, maybe Darwin, you can read like the first these sentences, I can read the others, and also Jen will read there some other more. Yes, because we have like about 11 sentences. Yeah.
Okay. mlo wangu wa kifungua kinywa ni uji na mkate. Ninapenda kula kitoweo cha nyama. Barafu inahitajika kinywa vinywaji vyangu. It's
Mhm.
kind of small.
Yes. So, but I would say like these ones we have already looked at this one. So we already talked about mlo. So that one I explained. Kifungua kinywa I explained. Uji I explained. And also you know mkate, right?
Ndio.
Okay. Kitoweo I was just explaining that, and also you know what is nyama, right?
Ndio. No. So
Darwin,
kitoweo
unajua
is a
nyama ni
type of
nini?
stew.
No, kitoweo is like a stew generally. It's like we don't know what type of stew it is, but this is like general, like when we are talking about any stew. So, for example, if I talk about fish, I'll change from nyama and I'll say kitoweo cha samaki. Sawa? So, which means fish stew. But because we are talking about nyama, nyama can be nyama of anything. So, nyama can be nyama ya samaki, nyama ya ng'ombe, nyama ya mbuzi. You know, it can, nyama, it's just nyama, you know, meat. We don't know which type of meat it is, but it's just general. But you say that you like eating meat stews. So we don't know what type of meat you like, but you know, as long as it's not a vegetable stew, you'll be fine. So, yes,
So,
because like I said, you may find like a stews, like for example, when we were talking about kimchi, which are made out of vegetable, and probably that is something that you know you're not digging. So you just want meat. Wait,
so
that is like the minimum. Fish, beef, I don't care, provided it's meat. Yes.
nina
So
swali.
nyama means meat. Any type. Yes.
Nina swali. Barafu inahitaji ka. Why did they put ka on the end? Why not nina hitaji?
Okay. Itaji means like to need, but when I add like a ka, it references to this, which means it's needed. It's like it's needed. So ina itajika means it's needed. So it's like showing like barafu, it's the subject of like the main subject of this sentence. So showing that it should go, it's to ear, you know. This is like whatever, I don't remember, like the dependence, whatever subject yes. So like you say, like for example, if I come and tell you unahitajika nyumbani, so it means like you are needed at home. So hitaji means just a need, but when I say you are needed, now you just put a ka. Hitajika. Yes. You are needed. Hitajika. Yes. Then I put the infinix to show like no, the prefix. So this one to just show like when it was and which category we are talking about. But when you put the ka, it means like whatever you're talking about, it's needed itself. Yes. Hitaji, just a normal need. So it's like saying like for example, in Spanish, I'll explain it in Spanish. Like when I say necesitar, okay? So hitajika means necesitar. Then when we conjugate that, so you can say necesito. Then also if you want to say that you need some ice, hielo, so you can say maybe necesitero, so like the ro at the end, necesitero, un hielo con mi bebidas. No, something of the sort. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like adding, like when you have the ka, it's like adding a se or a me or a ro at the end of, you know, trying to explain that whatever it's needed, you know? Yes. Necesitero, hielo, en mi bebida. You know, I need some ice in my drink. Yes. Yeah, so something of the sort. Yes, I hope imeeleweka. Is it understandable? Yes. Then also, do you know this word?
Can you make it a larger?
Okay, let me see if I'll make it larger for you. Kidogo tu.
Vinywaji
Yes,
is drinks,
vinywaji.
right? Drinks?
Yes, drinks, yes, bebidas, so drinks. So yeah, I know that I have a lot of stuff in here, so let me see if I can make it kidogo too. Let me just move this, move that, and I move this small square here, and at least I'm able to do whatever I have to do. Okay. Let's see. Where tenemos? Okay. So I think you should be able to see that one. It should be better now. Sawa? I hope so. Sawa?
So,
Yes.
India.
Yes.
Bora.
So we have vinywaji. So vinywaji is the drinks, right? Sawa. Then now we go to, let me see this one. If I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So that at least by the time we are going here, so we are able to, everybody is able to read that. So only that we don't have a lot of vertical space. That's why you see that they look like a little bit smaller, but it's okay. Okay, pam. We don't have a lot of vertical space, but okay. I think that should be a little bit better. So yeah. So now I'll be reading. So the next two, so that Jerry can read on the other side. This side I was making a little bit bigger. So we have ninafurahia kiamsha kinywa changu cha maziwa na keki. Chakula kitamu huleta furaha. Okay? Yes. So everybody understands that, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So kiamsha kinywa, we already know that. Then we already know what is maziwa. What is maziwa, Dawi?
Milk.
Keki?
Cake.
Okay, safi. Then what about kitamu?
I thought it was tasty or sweet.
Yes,
Kitamu
depending
is,
with
yeah, okay.
Yes, but depending with the usage. So yes. So you can also say like, for example, when you say like tamu sometimes, depending with how you express it, it can mean dulce y sabor, depending, like in Spanish. Like that's why I use the two words. So it can, but in this means like the food is, sabor. It has a very good taste. So like in Spanish, like it has a good taste. But when you say like dulce also mean, it can also mean tasty somewhat, but it can also mean sweet, depending with how you express it. Yes. Then
Darwin ni Mkenya, anasema Kiswahili
yes, this guy he speaks better Swahili than I do.
Nimesoma sana, nimependa sana kusoma Kiswahili.
Oh my God.
Mwaka ijayo, mwaka ijayo, next year, ndio? Mwaka ijayo,
Yes, mwaka ujao.
2025 ningependa nita tembelea na Afrika Mashariki na Kenya na Tanzania kwa sababu nimesoma sana lugha ya Kiswahili.
Yeah. Naweza sema hapo tu sawa kabisa. Yeah. Yes, so hatua kwa hatua. Yes, step by step. That is what I can say. By the time you get in here, they'll be like, ulizaliwa wapi? Then you just tell them, nilizaliwa Mombasa, Kenya. They are like, wow. Yes. Yes. So, Jed, unaweza tusomea sentence nne hapa. Can you read for us like at least 4 sentences from nakupenda until like tafadhali? Yes.
From ninapenda kahawa yangu bila sukari.
No, we have them on the screen.
Yeah. Which sentence are you? Oh, there. Okay. From ninapenda
Yes,
kula
okay.
supu.
Yeah.
Okay. Ninapenda kula supu ya mboga. Chumvi na pilipili zinahitajika kupikia. Keki hii ni tamu sana. Ninapenda kahawa yangu bila sukari. Jogoo wa kienyeji ana ladha tofauti. That's my favorite chicken.
Darwin, do
Yeah.
you know this one? Do you know the meaning of that?
No.
Maybe Jed can elaborate. Yes, because even myself, I ate the new like breed of chicken. I like going up country where you just find, kuku wa kienyeji. They are just yes.
We call it the road runner. It's the road runner, so you have to run after it to catch it. So that you
Yeah.
So
But it's a chore. In my grandma's place, it's a chore. Unapata kama wakati wa Krismasi, like from 23rd or 24th, you are tasked to like trying to catch all the chicken because like we are like let's say around 10 cousins. We have our parents, we have our aunties, but now all the cousins, we are tasked to like the boys, we are tasked to like catching them. So you find the small boys, me, the big boys, we are running around trying to catch these jogos and the chicken because they are like within the farms, so they are just running around, they are free range. So it's quite a chore. So lazima umfukuze. So like by the time you put them in the pots, you have worked for your food, to get your food.
The best chicken, Darwin. Here it's very expensive. And any restaurant that advertises that they serve that chicken, I tell you, that place will be flooded with people. And it's a bit costly, but it's the best. It's tasty.
Yeah.
And especially if you prepare it, if you cook it in an African pot,
Yes.
what do you call it?
The clay one. Do you want the clay one? Are you using the clay?
Yes, the clay one. Yes.
Yes.
If you cook it in there, you never want to eat any other type of chicken, fried McDonald's, you name it. This will be your chicken.
So Darwin, so I don't know, today we have some time. So I don't know if you have come across this one. So clay cooking pots. So I don't know if you have come across this one. So we have like some sort of pots. So they are used like especially when you go like outside there, like in the countryside, you find that we have this type of pot which is like used to cook different things. Like if you have seen like people boiling like corn like this, like they have corn and they put the corn like like they just remove the outer layers, or they still have the the outer layers, and they put them in the pot with some water and they cover them and boil them. So you can use them to cook like different types of things. So you may find like, for example, this one, it can be used to cook something like a chicken for a long time. Then this one can be used to fry normal type of stew because it has a bigger opening. But in Kenya, we use them to prepare like githeri. So githeri, it's like a mixture of maize and beans. So today we are talking about a lot of food. So githeri, it's like maize and beans. So you can cook it however you want it, and also some other communities they may cook like maybe using like Mudokoi or Mokimo. So this is something that you come and find, especially in central Kenya, among the Kikuyu and the Kikuyu communities. You find we have a lot of githeri, and githeri goes very well with avocados. So it goes very well with them. So it's also very delicious. Yes.
What's the name of the pot?
You just say a clay pot. So like you can say African clay, just say clay cooking pot. So you can just find it. I don't know if in Amazon there's somebody who sells them like out of Africa, but you also need to know what kind of cooking you'll be using it, because most of the pots they are used to like cook on like open fires most of the time. And you need to know which kind of pot to get. So because there's different types of pots, so like this one, these normal pots, so they are used to cook like stew, then they used to boil something like for a very long time. Like for example, if you have like yams or sweet potatoes or cassava, and you need to boil them like for mashing them for dinner or lunch or breakfast, because you can eat them either like this. So you use like this one because you have to boil them like for 3-4 hours. And this one, it does not use a lot of fire, because once you cover this one, it does not lose like a lot of moisture, because it's very good in terms of conserving the heat. So yes, that's why a lot of people use it. Once it's just good. Yes. Yes.
What's
so
the name
you just
Swahili?
in Swahili you say like nyungu or chungu. So depending with how you say it, so you can say nyungu. So nyungu. So nyungu. But also some people, depending with where they come from, they can also say chungu. So nyungu or chungu. So yes. So which means like a clay pot. So clay pot. Then if you're talking about the normal like aluminum pot or like those ones, you can say sufuria. So these ones, they are made out of aluminum. So aluminum and other alloys. I don't know.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Ah, okay.
Yes.
It depends with how you pronounce it.
I know that's a difficult word for even Americans.
Yeah,
Because aluminum foil paper, and a lot of people say aluminum.
But this is like my pronunciation. I know that is British, because when you look at how I separate, American and British. So I say aluminium. So that is how you just say it. So sometimes you may find like different pronunciations, but yeah. Right. So aluminum, but for me I'll say aluminium. Yes. So aluminium and other alloys. So sometimes they use steel. So steel may also be used, but this type of pot, which are like the most common ones, even in the US. So you find that, so we call them sufuria. So if you hear somebody say, nipe nyungu, they mean like specifically the clay pot. But if you hear somebody say about sufuria, it means the aluminum or the alloy stuff. Yes. So, sawa? Yeah. Yes. Yes. And rather, okay, we were talking about this one, rather. So I think I explained about this one. So when we were talking about tamu, kitamu, I think I touched a little bit about that. Did I? Yes. when I talked about dulce y sabor.
I may not have been here that day.
It now, I just talked about it right now, actually. Yeah, no, not very long time ago. If
I
you
thought
come
we
and
was talking about Tamu.
yeah, I,
Tamu.
yes, I talked about kitamu, which like I said,
Tamu
it's
is
like
deal,
I
but
said
not
it means
lata.
like sweet and also it may mean like tasty, but like in this case, so when you say rather means like the taste itself. So depending with the context, but rather means like the sabor, like the taste when you taste something. So you can say like, for example, iki chakula kinarada tamu, okay, which means like the food is very tasty, sort of. So like esta comida tiene un sabor muy bueno, whatever. Yes, kinarada.
Samani.
Yes.
Kitami or Kitamu? O ambos.
Sorry, kitamu. Sorry, not kitami. Kitamu. Sorry. So kitamu. So kitamu can mean tasty, can mean sweet, depending with how you use it. But when you say like dada can also mean taste, or also it can mean tasty. So depending with like how you are trying to explain anyway. So sawa. Yes. So I think I talked about that when we were talking about this one here. So one of these, where is this one?
It's the
Yes,
last one.
chakura kitamu. Yes, when we talked about this, brings joy. Sawa? So before we shift gears a little bit, so in this one, so do we have any word that you think I left out? So also this one, I think I should talk about this one. Yes, so do we have any other word that you think I left out except the viungo?
Okay, could you explain Huleta? I'm not sure I understand that one completely.
Okay, how would you say like to bring something? Okay, so from the verb to bring, you say later, right? So when you say like you use all the types of tenses, so now we have the most habitual. I think I talked about this, so we have the habitual. So habitual means like this is timeless, so we don't know what time, but anytime you test, it means it brings. So it's like continuous, habitual, ureta. So from the verb that. I think that is a little bit self-explanatory. Silvio,
So,
does it make sense? Inaeleweka kweli?
ndio.
Yes. So ureta comes from the verb leta, to bring. Then when we say ureta, means like habitual stuff. So which means brings, it brings. So because we are talking about the food. So when we say chakula kitamu ureta furaha, it means tasty food brings joy. So furaha, we already know it's joy. Silvio? Yes. So what about the other word? So we have viungo. So viungo, this is something I think Jed already knows this. So viungo can be any type of whatever. So we have a lot of viungo. So viungo, even like coriander. So coriander can be viungo, different like this. We also have black peppers,
Just spices.
Yeah, they are spices. That's why we call them viungo in Swahili.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the best is just to say spices because all spices are
Yes,
viungo.
all spices. Yeah. So, all spices. So we can say like spices. So I was just trying to explain and see if yes, spice. We have a musician called Spice. So I think I'll listen to their music later. Yes, and also I have our music about food on Q. So without this song, me and Jen Herald. So we listen to that later. So yeah. So we have viungo. So viungo means like spices, all types of spices that you use to, make your food better. So on this, do we have any questions? I think everybody is familiar with all the words now, the remaining words. Silvio?
Nilete.
Ndio.
What
Mhm.
else? What did I
Okay.
see?
Take your time.
Oh, nilete. Tafadhali nilete kikombe cha chai.
Nilete coffee, kikombe cha chai.
Bongo,
Nilete.
nilete.
It's the same verb that we were talking about from like a different conjugation. So
Okay.
like to bring, to bring, like when we were talking about bring, but different conjugation of bring. So it's like telling somebody with an end of E. So this is something that we look, it's like advanced alphabet stuff in Swahili, but like when you were asking me, why do we have a key at the end of this? So now this, when you see it like nilete, it means like it's me commanding you to do the action for me. So I want you to bring me, like the way you
So
find that,
bring me.
like, yes, like the way you find in the Spanish, you add a se or a ro to show like somebody, like, yeah,
Mi traigo.
yes, like, yes. So like bring, how do you say bring? Oh my God, I forgot how to say bring in Spanish. But when you say like, bring me like something like this, so you can add like, and say like, maybe, I can say like, for example, let's say buy me. So ninunulie. So I can say comprame. Comprame un taza de chai. Buy me a cup of tea. Comprame.
Okay.
So like that kind of stuff. Don't worry.
Traer. I
Yes.
get
So
it.
yes. So Swahili has borrowed some stuff from Portuguese. That's why you find that when I explain some things, they may make sense. So because these are like some Portuguese sharing, sometimes from time to time. Yes. So yeah, it's the same verb. Then what we have. So these are some of the questions that you may need to explain. I don't know how good your Swahili is in explaining these ones. So some questions people would ask you about food, common questions they may ask you about food. And so we can say everybody will choose at least two sentences, each person at least one, then you take a break, the other person chooses another one, even myself. Then from there, we can proceed. Yes, at least two sentences, then at least so that we can get to finish this. Yes. So who goes first? Nani ataenda wa kwanza?
Unapenda kula nini? Ninapenda kula kuku, mayai,
Mhm.
tacos na kimchi pia.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nimependa chakula sana. How do you say all foods?
Vyakula vyote.
Vyakula vyote. Ninapenda
Yeah.
vyakula vyote.
Yes, so let me put for you in the chat here in the Empress. So Nina,
Especially ice cream.
yes, napenda vyakula vyote aswa. So vyote aswa barafu. So you can say ice cream, okay? Aswa barafu. So especially ice cream, aswa barafu. Aswa. Depending, but it depends even some words how we pronounce them. So somebody can say like, if they are from Tanzania, so for me I'll say aswa. Then somebody can say aswa barafu. Yes. So they can drag it out. But for me I'll say aswa barafu. Yes. So yes. Napenda vyakula vyote aswa barafu. Yes. Tuko sawa?
Okay.
Yes. So Jed, chagua swali lako. Uko na sisi kweli? Okay, so Jed akijipanga, so sijui kama mtandao wake una connect. So nitakuja hapa. So uko na sisi?
Unapenda
Yes.
kula nini? That's the question I have to answer.
Which
Napenda kula chakula cha mchana.
Okay, yes. Unapenda kukula chakula cha mchana. Kwa nini?
Kila siku.
So
Kila siku ninapenda kula cha mchana.
so this one is like
Okay.
wapi?
Oh,
So wapi?
Napenda kula samaki, ndizi, mboga. Yeah.
Okay, safi kabisa.
Na mayai, mayai kila siku.
Oh, okay, safi. So na mimi, so unapika mara ngapi kwa wiki? So mimi napika karibu kila siku jioni. So I cook almost every day in the evening. Napenda kula chakula changu cha jioni ambacho nimejipikia mwenyewe. So I like to cook almost every day. Lakini wakati mwingine nikuwa nimechoka huwa na kula chakula huko nje cha jioni. So sometimes if I'm tired, I may eat outside there, but it's kama mara mbili kwa wiki. But I cook almost every day in my house. Yes. Chakula cha asubuhi, kiamsha kinywa na chakula cha jioni. Yes. So chakula cha mchana sipiki kila wakati. So tuseme kama mara 3, mara 4 kwa wiki napika chakula cha mchana, lakini naweza kula mara nyingi huko nje kwenye hotelini ama mahali popote kwenye mgahawa. Yes.
Okay.
So like yes. So yes. So yes, another question.
Je, unapenda chai au kahawa? Ninapenda chai. Napenda chai kwa sababu ina kafeini kidogo.
Darwin,
So,
watu toka Marekani najua wanapenda kahawa sana. So unapenda kahawa ama chai?
ningependa, how do you say both?
Zote.
Zote.
Yes, I like both.
Yeah.
Sawa. Sawa. Yes, so Darwin, swali la kwako. So yes, so you can choose a question. The last question for you.
Where'd it go?
So the black ones have not been chosen yet.
Unapenda vitafunio gani?
Like snack. This is something that I think talked a little bit about it last week. Yes, vitafunio, snacks. So like Doritos and those kind of stuff. Yes. Or even a burger. Burger, you can also call it like a snack. I don't know. Yes. Okay.
Ninapenda sana. No. Sipenda sana vitafunio. Chipsy. Yeah. Chipsy. Chipsy chumbi. Salty chips. Chumbi.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. So you can say, yes, you can say, how do we call it? Yes, chips. Then because like in Swahili, we don't have like compound words, so you have to put like something like to explain. You can say chipsi zene chumvi. Yes, like salty chips. So like this, yeah. Trying to explain. Yes. But yeah, then we have pum pum pum. So pia tunaweza sema hapa, so it is. So yes, so for me I'll answer this one. So umekula wapi vyakula vya kitamaduni? So vyakula vya kitamaduni nimekula hapa kwetu Kenya. Nimekula vyakula vingi vya kitamaduni kutoka mikoa tofauti tofauti nikisafiri. So kama mkoa wa Kati tuna mokimo, nimekula huo. Pia mkoa wa kwetu Embu tuna kama vyakula pia vya kule nimevijaribu. Hapa mkoa wa Pwani tuna vyakula vya kitamaduni vya tamaduni ya Pwani pia hivyo nimevijaribu. Alafu pia Rwanda, so Rwanda pia tuko na kama isombe, tuna dodo ambaye ni chakula pia kingine kinapendwa sana ni Wanyarwanda. Kinatengenezwa na mboga za mihogo, so like cassava leaves. So they are pounded and made into this bean powder, then wanaweka nyama kwa wingi, and ni kitamu sana, chakula cha kitamaduni kule Rwanda. So yes, so nimejaribu hapa Kenya, nimejaribu Rwanda na nchi zingine nyingi mbalimbali. Yes, also in many other countries that I've traveled to. Yes. So do we have any other question kuhusu that? Or anything that you would like to add? Darwin, Jack, kuna kitu yote
unapika vyakula gani vizuri?
Yes. So when utajibu hilo? Hilo swali?
Kirana samaki napika vizuri sana. All types.
Nice. Okay. Sawa. So Darwin, ungependa kuongeza kweli kitu kingine? Or any other question? So Jed already knows this song. So we have our song here. So huu ni wimbo wetu. Yes, tunaupenda sana. Ni wimbo wa chakula. So tunaupenda sana kusikiza kama wakati ambao tunakula. So hii ni kama kazi ya ziada kwenu. So kwa mfano kuna wimbo kama Jed najua tayari anajua hizi wimbo kwa sababu ni wimbo tumesikiza hapa kwenye darasa. Nyimbo ambazo za Kiswahili zinaongea kuhusu chakula. So kuna huu wa lunch time, Gabriel. Pia tuko na wimbo mwingine unaitwa Embedodo. Embedodo ni wimbo wa kitambo. Nimelala mchangani. Embedodo. Nimelala mchangani. Baba na mazoea uwe wangu bande. Yes, that is a song. It's a rap song talking about a mango, representing yes, of course, the god is the mango, but it's like in the somewhere. Then also we have another one by yeah, yes.
Leo nilipika maharagwe na dengu. Maharagwe meusi.
Yes, black beans.
Maharagwe meusi, maharagwe kidney na dengu. Dengu?
Yes.
Yeah, lentils. So that mixed nawari, ooh, it's heaven for me.
Kweli tamu sana. So huu ni wimbo wetu. Sijui Darwin kama ushausikia huu wimbo. Tusikiza. Ushausikia? It's a very good song about food. So this is assignment to you as we listen to this song. So I want you to go and find more Swahili songs talking about food. It does not matter which year they were produced, but at least everybody 2-3 songs. Yes, your assignment for it. But in Swahili specifically. Yeah. Okay, ndio wimbo wetu. So that is our song. Very good song. So natumai mmefurahia darasa.
Hiyo nyimbo wa Gabriel.
Yes, Gabriel Omoro. Wimbo mzuri sana. So very good song. So we have a lot of songs in Swahili talking about food. So at least I'll ask you to go and find at least 2 songs each talking about food. Yes. So we also have another one from Tanzania, and I think I've talked about talked about that. Yes. Yes. Msiniseme kama napenda kula. If Jed, you can remember that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's a very good song also. Yes. So you can find more songs in Swahili about food. At least find the lyrics. Get to see what they are talking about. So, but this one is like basically talking about different characters of people, you know, and the song is called Lunchtime. So it's explaining different phenomena. So it's saying that people, they don't have money in the middle of the month. Once they receive the money, you don't see them anywhere, you know, like in the normal places where they were eating the junk food. So they are out there, you know, in the good restaurant, having a good 3-course meal, like the big bosses. Yeah. So, so yes, it's a good song. So, yes. So, anyways, nitasema asanteni sana. So, I'm very happy to have you guys. So sijui kama kuna swali, if you do have any other comments. So, kama hamna, tutasema tuonane wiki ijayo. So, do you have any questions or anything that you'd like to add? Yes.
Sina swali, naona njaa. Leo ni Thanksgiving. Familia yangu wanapika sana. Kwa sababu nina kwenda nyumbani na dada yangu kwa chakula sana.
Yes. Okay. Darwin, leo ndio siku ya kutoa shukran. Today is the Thanksgiving.
Ndio. Yep.
Okay. Sawa. Kuna mtu tulikuwa naongea naye akaniambia, tumeongea naye kama juzi ama sijui ni juzi. Nadhani Jumanne, so like on Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure, because we were talking that night. Akaniambia, but Thanksgiving, usajua sisi hatuna hiyo sherehe. Akaniuliza kama tuna Thanksgiving. Nikamwambia hiyo ni yenu ya Marekani. So that is like an American thing, it's not an African thing. So even the rest of the world, unless you are like American or American heritage. So that's why maybe you go to Thanksgiving. But enjoy yourself, furahi, salimia familia, kula, shiba, na furahia siku yako. Enjoy your day.
Nimefurahi sana,
Hapa
asante
kuna
sana.
joto mengi. Kuna
Leo
joto.
ni baridi sana. Ni
Oh,
joto.
oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
leo ni baridi kama
Yes.
10,
Mhm.
12.
Mm.
Ile baridi sana leo. Normally, growing up, it would snow on Thanksgiving Day or the day after.
Yeah.
So any day now, we will get, what is it, deluge?
Yes, theluji, the snow.
Deluge, yeah.
Yes.
Deluge is coming. How do you say anapenda? No.
Inakuja. It's coming.
Wanakuja.
Yes.
Anakuja.
Inakuja.
Inakuja.
Like, yes,
Deluge,
inakuja.
inakuja
Yes.
soon.
Joto
Yes.
Joto
So in Jed, Darwin, so nashukuru sana kwenu kwa kuja, natumai mmejifundisha. So tutaonana wiki ijayo. Yes.
ndio.
Nawe pia
Yes.
asante sana, kwaheri.
Kwaherini, na wikendi njema pia.
Kwaherini.
Nawe pia, kwaheri.